Morning, or afternoon, or evening, fellow brewtubers. Thanks for watching the old fart yet again. You must be bloody mad. Any road up, I've got three things I want to talk about today. Number one, I forgot even what number one is. Never mind number three. Number one, I did a batch of beer, and normally I set the efficiency on my computer and iPad and tablet, God knows what, the efficiency to 75% efficiency, and it's all seemed a little bit low to me, that. Anyway, I'm cutting a long story short, but I did my last brew, and this is number two question. It came out, the efficiency came out an whole lot higher, so I'm going to go into that. And because it's number three, because it's come higher, I've got a gravity reading that's higher, obviously, and the alcohol content all rocketed up. And so instead of an old fart, I'll be a piss fart, and I don't really want to do that because I wanted a nice coffee now. Any road up. Okay, back to question one in a bit more detail. Right, the efficiencies have been going a little bit up and down, up and down, up and down as we go. So, yesterday I decided to do a brew and really take meticulous care of how I did it. Now, the first thing I thought, let's mash in really slow. So that's what I did, and I really took my time. Added a grain at a time, well, a bit more than a grain at a time, any road up. But I whacked the grain in very slowly, and by the time I were done, my arm ached like it used to do when I was a kid. Forget that. No, what happened was, right, I did it very slowly, and Doed in. Oh, Jim. No, I doed in very slowly, right? And it took about 10 minutes, and I got every grain covered in water. There's not a cat and mouse chance there was a dough ball or anything. And also, I didn't put so much water to grain. The ratio I usually use is 3.5 litres of water to every kilo of grain, and I've always done that. I don't know why I had that. I think I had it off the Grainfather thingy or whatever, Brewmeister chart or whatever. That's what they were using at the time. But any road up, I thought the grain was sort of under the water, and I thought, well, I'd just rather have the grain sort of looking on the top, like a stew. Not a stew. Like a bad porridge, I guess. So I've reduced the water to 3.4%, right? 3.4%. What is it? What am I saying? 3.4 litres to 1 kilo of grain. So I did it that way. Not a lot of difference, but it made it a quite thick porridge, I guess. Any road up. Again, cutting a hell of a long story, or short story long, I doed in, and then I thought, what I'll do, I'll let the grain settle, because you know I've got this system, because you saw it last time I did my video. So I let the grain bed settle. I left it 10 minutes with my cushions on the top, and then I started to recirculate. But I've got the regulator thing to adjust the speed that it recirculates. I slowed it right down I did, so it was only circulating very slowly. And I set that up I did it for an hour and a half, and it, you know, once I'd regulated from the 66 degrees that I regulated it to, any road up, onward and upward. I did that for an hour and a half, then I whacked the temperature up, let it gain temperature to 78 to bring it to the mash out. And then I started the sparging. So I connected the pipe that I did last week, I showed you. I connected the pipe, turned it right down, so only about 10 past on my knob. And come on, Jim, get a move on. I turned it to about 10 past, right, and it was just trickling like that. It were trickling. So I trickled it out the bottom into me boiler to do the boil and etc. And I made that last an hour. So it makes a long brew day, I know, but I adjusted it just right so that I kept the level, and it was just on the top of the grain bed, the liquor, until, you know, I'd finished and it had all drained away and everything. So I got me 28 litres that I wanted in my pot, right? Looked at the what I've got to do here, look, on my instructions, and it was supposed to be coming out at 141, the sort of starting gravity, and it came out at 149, 1049, 1041, 1049, so it gone up 8 points. I then did the boil for an hour, and it should have come out at 1.047, and it came out at 1.058, nearly 59, right? So they whacked up. So essentially, that's a big word, isn't it? Essentially, me efficiency had gone up from 75%, this is grain efficiency, you know, the amount of fermentable sugars out your grain malarkey. It came out to 90% from 75, right? So now I've got one of these cubes full now with 22 litres of beer, and even if it goes down to 1013, whatever it is, 1013, it's going to be 6%, and I reckon it's going to go lower than that. I reckon it will go down to 1010, which is going to make it really an heavy beer, and I don't want that. I want a quaffer, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to water me brew, what I've done, me malt, whatever it is, whilst it's in the in the thingy, in the square, and I've worked out that I need to get about 25-26 litres, you see. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it next. I'm going to whack some water in the stuff that I've done, and then shake it all about, and see if I can drop the gravity. Because when I went round the brewers, I went on a brew visit. I did a brew vlog ages ago about around the brewers, and they always used to get a little bit higher, then water it down, the beer down, to get the right specific gravity. So that's the next thing I want to talk about. Any road up. Let's see me in action. Okay, so you can see on here, look, 20, 20, 22, so it's about 21 and a half there. So I'm going to whack it up to 25. So you're going to see me running about a bit. Now this is just plain tap water, straight out the tap, not boiled or anything, so I guess I'm doing this wrong as well. But I'm going to add, how many do I need to add? So I need to get to 25. So we'll say that's 21, so we'll do 4 of these. So that's 4 litres of just normal tap water. I suppose I've reduced the temperature of this, but I think it's still in range. And I'm going to give it a good old shake. And then I'm going to pour some in the jug, and I'm going to do a gravity reading. Think a bit more. So we'll test that out. Okay, I've added another 2 litres, so that's 5 litres I've added. So let's check the temperature. So 20 degrees, which is not too bad, 19.8 I guess. Say 20, 19.8, 20. And drop the hydrometer in. So I've added 5. I've added 5 litres. That's 10 pints difference with the you know, what's it, ain't it? So where are we? Oh, look at that. That's 40. That's 40. 40, probably 41. Yeah, so 1041. And that's going to be just right. So I've got about another 10 gorgeous pints out of that, just for doing the efficiency. So let's recap. Whack your grains in slowly, making sure you do it properly. Take 10 minutes. Sparge, or no, recirculate very, very slowly, and sparge slowly, and also drain into the boil pot slowly. So slowly, 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 all the way through. Whew. Numero number 5, OS, what is it? 04, Sapphire 04, numero number 5. Let's see what happens. Ooh. She's up there, look. So whether she'll start brewing or not, it should do. I don't see why not. It's number 5 on the yeast, so going strong still, so keep fingers crossed. And also watered down beer, does it work? What's your thoughts? Am I doing something wrong? Basically that's it. Don't forget, as always, if you like my channel, thumbs up, and if you've not subscribed, it'd be great to get another subscriber. Thanks for watching the Old Farts Brewery.